Hello everyone and welcome back to some more rapid action on leeches. And yes, I will analyze the two games that you guys requested, the ones that I played when the mailman interrupted me. This game we're playing against Sergey 73, rated 2280, and we're gonna challenge him with e4 as we usually do. Okay, so e4, e6, we're gonna go for the Fischer versus Myanmar Soren setup. Maybe not the exact same one as he played it with d5, but yeah, it also could be that exact same one. So yeah, let's play queen e2. Let's play queen e2. That's always very strong. Simply because if he trades, yeah, and that's the point. c5 doesn't come with an attack on d4. It makes us very happy. We're gonna play knight f3, g3, bishop g2, and yeah, see where it takes us. So this is probably the last chance we have of playing e5. Well, not really, but okay, not before. I have no idea what that is and why he plays it. Okay, he wants the he's saying that my knight here is just weird with the c2 pawn hanging. But okay, I also don't mind wasting a move like knight b3. Might be a little bit weird, but yeah, we're gonna kick it away with a3. And other than that, unless he's planning c4, I don't know what knight b4 was. Like c4 looks like a move, but yeah. And we could also consider c3, maybe not a3, but c3, sort of to improve our central position. Yeah, we're gonna play c3 here. Get rid of that knight. And now we might even play e5, yeah. Now e5, d4, I don't, I'm not against grabbing all that space in the center. No, he will capture first. Which I don't think is the best. Uh, yeah, okay, I have to react definitely. I mean, I don't. I also don't have to react. Yeah, but it's a central pawn. Like this just looks weird. I capture, he captures, I capture with the queen. I don't think I have any Zwischenzugs. He can capture, I recapture with the light square bishop. If he wants to win the pawn back, I guess he captures here. And I mean, I do have one check, but it's nothing really. Okay, it's fair. That's definitely fair. Okay, I will give up the queen. If he wants it that badly, I will give it up. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. But okay, we do have two pieces for the queen with some potential play here. If he goes too aggressive, maybe we go for some check. I mean, we still have the bishop pair. Yeah, it's a bishop and knight for a queen. So obviously not enough objectively, but yeah, let's play. We ran into something. We ran into something there. I didn't think that knight before was there was anything to it, but yeah, it did control the a6 square. Okay, so he goes for pawn to a6. He doesn't like this even option of me having bishop to b5 check. So now, yeah, we have to take this into consideration. Obviously, the knight is attacking the e4 pawn, which we could pin. So I'm thinking we pin it Yeah, h6, rook d1, just to get as many pieces into the game as quickly as we can. Okay, so he just captures, he doesn't care. Okay, let's go rook d1. Since he captured on b4, I might even play castles here to bring the other rook over to d1 and this rook to c1. And yeah, he'll probably just slow play it with bishop to e7. Yeah, as much as I thought. If he puts the queen to a really weird square, then e5 might be an issue. Like, yeah, queen c7 to guard the bishop. I still have rook c1. I get all these pieces into the game. And then he play queen b7 to attack the e4 pawn, probably. Or he just captures on e4 at some point once he moves the queen. Still not, I'm still not too convinced he's better. I know the engine will show that he's better, but I just have so many pieces in the game. Has to be something there. All right, we're equal on time, so hopefully he starts burning his time now. But yeah, I don't think that he has to worry about queen c7, like rook ac1, queen b7 comes with a tempo. Yeah, okay, so queen c8. I mean, rook c1 is an automatic. I don't think I should be wasting time here. And yeah, he goes after the pawn. We should play e5 definitely. Grab hold of this, but how to continue? That is the real question. Yeah, he might even play knight d5. So maybe the best option is to capture, and play e5. Yeah. Challenge his bishop. Once the bishop moves, then we move the knight with some imaginary threats of winning material. Yeah. Now we're gonna play knight f to d4 with the threat of bishop f3 to win more material. If we snatch a rook there, then two pieces, and then exchange for a queen, I think we can play. With my two rooks controlling the two open files on the board, yeah, I think we can play this. So he does not castle here. I don't think he castles here. Yeah, rook c8. Okay. Yeah, bishop f3 could also be met with rook captures here. And then if I capture the queen, he takes the other rook as well, leaving him with a better position. So yeah, that was very nicely done by him. Are there any ways to play this to maybe complicate at least a little bit? Yeah, bishop f3, rook captures, rook captures. Okay, I don't win a rook, but at least we're complicating. Yeah, I'm gonna pre-move this. I know he's gonna capture the rook. There's no other move, but yeah, bishop c6. We're still in the game. That rook is still stuck there. Okay, now we might even consider knight c6, but I think it's better to keep his king in the game. Yeah, I think it's much better. Yeah, let's have to give one check and now just play f4. f4, he will probably play bishop c5, maybe, no, bishop c5, nah. He has to play g6 or something to get his king into the game. And we need to, okay, g5, so he's really going for it. Okay, so this prepares this and also king g7. And we can do what? We can play this. It's a funny move. Funny move threatens rook c8, but also knight c6. Yeah, he avoids one of them. And now if I go knight here, he will have to defend his bishop. That means he will have to play queen d8. No, that of course he cannot play that. He will have to play queen f8. And the queen on f8 is on a really weird square. All right, let's do it. Queen c7 also to attack the bishop. Maybe. No, f8 it is. And f5 now. Now f5. Just open up lines in front of his king. I think that's the way to do it. Maybe we even don't have to do that. Maybe we can just bring the knight in. If he captures, we move the king, grab the g file for ourselves. Yeah, it's time to play. Time to play faster. Also, we threaten bishop captures here. Yeah, he's probably gonna play rook g8 or something. No, he wants to get the knight out of the game. Yeah, okay. It's fair. And also this stops the threat of bishop captures. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Do we go bishop captures? Is there time for that? I don't know. I'm down to 3.5 minutes. He goes queen a8. I go back. Bishop d5. Counter the queen. If he captures once, then we recapture. We're again. Yeah, it's something. We do have pieces in front of his king. Also, this pawn could amount to something. Yeah, of course. Of course. Hmm. Rook c4. Yeah, let's get the rook into the game. So much stuff hanging. Now I believe he has to capture now. If he doesn't capture, then we have knight f5 check, and that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, he has to capture it. But even with capturing, yeah, we're gonna... if he captures, we recapture with the knight. And then we still have rook c8 action. Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff happening here, and I think probably he still has a way of winning this. But I think there are too many landmines for him to avoid. Yeah, okay, so he pins my knight, which is nice because he also frees up the f8 square for his king. And if we just give a check, let's see where he goes. Let's give a check. Let's see where he goes. He can't really go up the board. Yeah, it's not gonna work. If he goes here, I have a check. Yeah, and if he goes here, we will play this. Bishop d5. What now? Queen c8. Go after the knight. I go rook f4. Threaten e6. And some other stuff as well. Yeah, knights are tricky bastards. Okay, so he captures. He wants to play rook g8. Let's go rook f4. Rook g8. I go here. Do I capture? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. I can also block with the knight and threaten rook captures on f7. I feel I'm very, very close to checkmating him, but yeah, what is this? Knight d6, something, with a triple threat. Possible moves for his queen are not these ones. Maybe queen c8 or queen to e8. That's something, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, both of these can be just countered with knight d6 and rook captures on f7. Which still doesn't checkmate him. That makes me very sad. Okay, bishop g1. Okay, now we're just gonna play knight to h6. Or do we? Or do we? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do. We kind of do. Okay, come on. No, we go here. We go here, and rook g8, we go king h1. Even that. Even that. Because now the queen has 0 squares. The queen has 0 squares due to the knights. We're threatening rook captures, followed by either some really nasty discoveries, or if he plays this, then he will have to go here. Then we just follow him with the rook and checkmate him with the knight. Okay, I don't even want to calculate this. I mean, I have to capture. He goes here. Okay, and now our good friends, the knights, have to end the game. Let's give one check first, just to see where he goes. He will go back to a dark square. If he goes to a light square, then then the mating web gets weaved. He's not impressed. All right, bishop f3. Let's go here. A nice check. Go down the board. And that's mate. Rook f4 is mate. Is it not? It is. Rook f4 checkmate. Very nice. Well, I have no idea how we did this, but we did it. All right, let's analyze this one, and then we're gonna go through the other two real quickly. Wow, only 37 moves. I really felt that this was longer. But okay, yeah, e4, e6. I played this with d3 stuff. Yeah, okay, c5, knight f3. I played g3. Still 0-0 territory. This knight b4, what is this? Knight b4, yeah, I mean, it's perfectly playable. Knight b3, b6. I played c3. Captures, and bishop to a6. Yeah, obviously just c4. Only move and the one that keeps equality, but I went for the queen sacrifice. I'm sorry, I guess I just can't help myself. Yeah, the captures. And it's a -2 and something, -3, but, you know, yeah. He captures on b4. Now he also has to be very precise. I had no idea what he could play this here. Like c4, yeah, makes sense, obviously. He captured on b4. I played castles. Bishop to e7. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. I attack the rook. Queen c8. I attack the queen again. Queen b7. And I played bishop captures. Knight f to d4. Yeah, but e5. Nah, I mean, he's just better. But yeah, bishop to d8 here. Not bishop to e7. But with bishop to e7, we already sort of minimized the damage. Knight to d4. He goes rook c8, and we play bishop to f3. Strongest move, captures, queen to b8, and now bishop to c6. Yeah, the ancient prefers knight to c6 to go after queen, bishop, and defend our pawn. I felt it was more relevant to mess up with his castling privileges, but okay. f4, defend the pawn. He played g5, strongest move. I played bishop here with some trickery. He played king g7. I played knight c6. Queen to f8. Yeah, queen b7. Slightly better, but queen f8 still winning for him. Yeah, I did think about f5, but I played knight b to d4, bishop c5, king g2, and g captures on f4. Yeah, still winning for him. I played bishop captures, tricky move, but doesn't do anything for the moment. Yeah. He should capture, but even if he captures, he still can't capture here. But then queen to a8 check. That's how he frees up his queen. Yeah, that's what we both missed. I played capture, he played captures. I played rook c4, queen to a8, knight f5 check. He went here. I went bishop to d5. He played captures. He's still completely winning. I played rook f4 and bishop g1. This is the losing move. So he was winning for 31 move, and with bishop to g1, he threw it away. And the idea was queen c8. I don't know. I mean, I did not see how queen to c8 helps him at all. What's the point? Like, what if I just bring my knight back? How does he stop this? Queen d7. Okay, and I win the queen, and yeah, the endgame is still better for him. I mean, it's obviously that simple. I really thought that it was some sort of an unstoppable checkmate, but okay, he played bishop g1, and now, yeah, we talked about a lot of things here, but my only winning move is knight to d6, the one I played, as it takes away all of the squares from the black queen. So now he's queenless now. King g7, rook captures on f7, and yeah, now it's rook f6 again. Only winning move. Wow. Yeah, I really found those quickly. Bishop f3 check. Yeah, now it's just a nice checkmate. Yeah, so it was sort of not the most precise play by him, and you know, in critical moments I was able to find unique winning moves, which does not happen often, but here it happened. So that was very nice. Now let's check out the two games that I owe you guys. The weird one. I played e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, and my opponent played pawn to f5 here, which I thought capturing was the best, but in fact d3 or d4 is how you counter this. I played e captures, and he played pawn to e4, and here I just played d3, this disgusting piece sacrifice, when in fact you should play knight to d4. And the knight cannot be captured here. If you capture the knight, then he just runs into trouble after queen h5 check, g6, f captures, and he just falls apart. Even if knight to f6, you can play g7 check, he takes the queen, I captured the rook on h8. He gives a check, he will win the rook here, but it doesn't matter because after queen h7, your position is just winning here. There's no defense, the knight is hanging, and also checkmate is being threatened. So it's a weird line, but okay, let's run it back a little bit. So I played this disgusting piece sacrifice, d3. He captured it, I played queen captures, and knight f6. So yeah, much better position for him. I played c3, d5, I played bishop b3, and d4. Not the best, but still obviously his position is better. He's up a piece. I castled, bishop to e7, and I played rook to e1. And already it's minus, the engine says it's minus 0.8, 0.9, which is no longer a losing position. It's a better one for him, but not a losing one. And here he played g6, already the losing move. The way to continue this is to go queen to d7 or queen to d6. I guess prepare castles queenside or knight a5 first, go after the bishop. But he played g6 and he blunders the game completely because I just capture. Notice he cannot capture back. I would play queen captures on f6. The bishop is pinned. So he plays rook to f8. Now threatens some very nasty discoveries. But here I trick him. I play g7. He plays bishop to g4, attacks my queen. And here I just go for queen captures on f6. I sacrifice my queen because I'm gonna get a new one. So it's not really a sacrifice. He resigned the game here, but yeah, he is without a move. After he captures, I will bring another queen into the game, and there's not much more he can do here. To give you a short version, let's say you go back with the rook, bishop to f7 check, everything is pinned. The rook is pinned, the bishop is pinned, he will have to go to d7, I'm going to pick up the bishop with check, and after king d6, I go for, well, many moves are winning, but obviously rook e5 is the cleanest checkmate. Wow, knight captures, queen e6 check, king to c5, b4, king and pawn to a4 checkmate. So that's the way to do it. But yeah, after I captured on f6, my opponent resigned, and yeah, I was very happy I won this game because I played really badly. And this is the third game, or rather the second game that I did not analyze when the postman interrupted us. My opponent played e4. I again went for the hyper accelerated dragon against this knight to c3 Sicilian. He played f4, sort of transposing into the Grand Prix attack against my hyper-accelerated dragon. Knight c3, I played knight a6, sort of to castle and maybe play f5. He played a3, he wants to play g4, g5 and try to punish the weird placement of my knight. I played d3, he played d3, knight c6 and g4. I made some room for my knight on g8 if needed. He played pawn to g5 and I played knight to g8. And okay, the position is 0.9 or 1 full point in his favor, so he is better. Yeah, obviously, if you play it perfectly, I mean, those are far advanced pawns, and if you don't make real use of them, they will become targets. He played queen e2. I played pawn to d6. I wanted to play some maybe f5, e5 moves, but I was worried about his pawn advancement. So by d6, I'm kind of preparing f5 so he can't push the pawn. He played h4. He needed to prepare h4. The engine says the only way to keep advantage here is to play queen to g2. But yeah, I mean, it's a weird move to play. Now, of course, you know why, because if h4, I will play bishop to g4. I guess queen to g2 stops that, but he played h4. He rushed it. I played bishop to g4, and now he played this bishop to h3 move, which just blunders a piece. Maybe it was a sacrifice, I don't know, to open up my h file. I played knight d4. He moved the queen. I captured with check. He played here. I played captures, and now I just brought the knight back, and he played pawn to h5, which is still dangerous territory, because if he opens up and goes here, I mean, he can checkmate me quite easily. But I played pawn to h6. Pawn to h6 is I thought this was my only move, but it's only the second best move recommended by the engine. e5 is the top one. I was a bit afraid here. I don't know what was I afraid. e5, and after he captures, I just capture back, and that's it. Yeah, okay, queen h2. And now I push h6. Okay, I went the other way around. I played h6 first, he played captures, and I played captures. He played captures here, and the way I kept my h file closed is by playing bishop to e5. It's the only winning move, but it's not a very difficult one to find. So yeah, the f pawn is pinned. Obviously, he played queen here, and I played bishop captures on f4, attack this queen. He played bishop captures, and I played e5. Again, it's sort of the only way to win, but not a difficult one to spot. He played queen to g3. I played rook captures. He played king to g2, and I played knight to f6. Still a little bit dangerous, but point is that if he captures the queen here, I just play rook g4 check and win his queen. That's the problem. So he cannot capture. He played rook here. Now I played knight captures on e4. The real trick is if he captures on g6, which he did, then I go rook f2 check, king g1, and now knight to f3 check with the fork, but that fork is irrelevant. Queen captures on h4 will be checkmate. So king h1, I played queen captures, and that's how the game ended. So yeah, it was first game was, I mean, terrible. Of course, I should play much better, especially in those weird lines that I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know opening theory all that much. That's why I'm making these videos. There are plenty of resources where you can learn opening theory. This is sort of for lower rated players to, you know, even when you're in a terrible situation, which I am very often, just give you, you know, a clear pattern of what to do, sort of to explain my train of thought as clearly as possible. The moves aren't that great, but you know, just to give you an idea of what's going on inside of the head of maybe a lesser than an intermediate player. So yeah, that's the game, or those were the games. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As usual, you can check two of my previous videos here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions, but mostly covering what's happening in the chess world. So thank you all. I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day. And you know, play a rapid game a day. It will do wonders for your game and mood. See you soon.